1. SAM. The System for Award Management is a central registration portal for doing business with the federal government. 2. UEI, Unique Entity Identifier. A 12-character alphanumeric ID required to register in sam.gov, replacing DUNS. 3. CAGE code. A unique 5-character ID that identifies your business to the federal government. 4. NAICS code. A classification code that describes your type of business activity, used to match you to contract opportunities. 5. PSC code. Product and service codes that describe the services or products you offer. 6. FAR, Federal Acquisition Regulation. The primary rulebook for federal contracting governing all procurement. 7. DFARS, the DoD-specific extension of FAR used for defense-related contracts. 8. Set-aside, a portion of a contract reserved for small businesses, SDVOSBs, 8A, HubZone, etc. 9. SDVOSB, a service-disabled veteran-owned small business eligible for specific set-aside contracts. 10. VOSB, veteran-owned small business, not necessarily disabled, used primarily within the VA. 11. 8A certification, a SBA program for disadvantaged businesses to access competitive and sole-source contracts. 12. HubZone, a program that provides federal contracting assistance to businesses in historically underutilized zones. 13. WOSB, women-owned small business eligible for set-asides in industries where women are underrepresented. 14. Sources Sought Notice, a government market research request to find qualified vendors before issuing a solicitation. 15. RFI, Request for Information, a pre-solicitation request to gather input or ideas from potential vendors. 16. RFQ, Request for Quote, a solicitation that asks for pricing on straightforward products or services. 17. RFP, Request for Proposal, a more complex solicitation asking for technical and pricing proposals. 18. IFB, Invitation for Bid, a sealed bid method typically used when cost is the primary factor. 19. Solicitation, the official request from the government for vendors to submit bids or proposals. 20. Contracting Officer, CO, a federal employee authorized to bind the government in a contract. 21. CORE, Contracting Officer's Representative, the technical point of contact who oversees contractor performance. 22. Teaming Agreement, a pre-award agreement between two or more companies to pursue a contract together. 23. JV, Joint Venture, a legal partnership formed to pursue a contract jointly. 24. Subcontractor, a company performing part of the work under a prime contractor. 25. Prime Contractor, the company that holds the primary contract with the government. 26. Proposal, a formal response to an RFP or RFQ that includes pricing, past performance, and a technical approach. 27. Capability Statement, a one-page marketing document that summarizes your business for government buyers. 28. Past Performance, a record of previous government or commercial contracts used to demonstrate experience. 29. Technical Approach, the part of a proposal that explains how you'll deliver the service or product. 30. NAICS Size Standard, the dollar amount or number of employees that defines your business as small. 31. GSA Schedule, a government-wide contract vehicle for pre-approved vendors to sell products services. 32. IDIC Indefinite Delivery Indefinite Quantity, a contract type that provides for an unknown quantity of services. 33. MATUC-SATUC, multiple or single award task order contracts, used for awarding multiple task orders under one contract. 34. BPA, Blanket Purchase Agreement, a simplified acquisition method for recurring needs. 35. Micro Purchase Threshold, small purchases under $10K that can be made without competition. 36. Simplified Acquisition Threshold, acquisitions under $250K that follow streamlined procedures. 37. FPDS, Federal Procurement Data System, a database of federal contract award data. 38. SAM Search, a tool in sam.gov to view current and historical contract opportunities. 39. FBO, FedBizOps, the legacy system replaced by sam.gov. Older solicitations may still reference it. 40. PTAC, Apex, free government-funded consultants who help small businesses navigate federal contracting. 41. Notice ID, a unique ID assigned to each opportunity posted on sam.gov. 42. Q&A Addendum, clarifying document released by an agency answering vendor-submitted questions. 43. Contract Line Item Number, CLIN, a line item on a government contract that specifies deliverables, quantities, and prices. 44. SAM Status Active, indicates that your sam.gov registration is complete and visible to buyers. 45. TIN, Taxpayer Identification Number, required during registration, typically the business EIN. 46. Facility Clearance, authorization for a company to access classified contracts or facilities. 47. Interim Secret, temporary clearance often granted to expedite onboarding while final clearance is pending. 48. Cybersecurity Maturity Model Certification, CMMC, DoD Cybersecurity Compliance Framework for Defense Contractors. 49. Section L and M, Proposal Instructions, L, and Evaluation Criteria, M, in federal solicitations. 50. Contract Type, identifies how the government will pay, fixed price, cost reimbursable, T&M, etc. 51. FFP, Firm Fixed Price, a contract where payment does not vary with actual costs incurred. 52. Cost Reimbursable Contract, government pays allowable incurred costs, used when costs can't be estimated precisely. 53. Time and Materials, T&M, payment based on labor hours and material costs. 54. Level of Effort, LOE, a contract type where payment is based on hours worked, not deliverables. 55. Debriefing, a feedback session with the government following proposal evaluation. 56. Protest, a formal objection to the terms of a solicitation or award. 57. GAO, Government Accountability Office, independent agency that handles bid protests. 58. CPARS, Contractor Performance Assessment Reporting System, government system for documenting contractor performance. 59. SAM Exclusions, list of suspended or debarred entities. 60. Responsibility Determination, the CO's assessment of a company's financial, ethical, and technical capability to perform. 61. Responsive Proposal, meets all mandatory requirements and is considered for award. 62. BAA, Broad Agency Announcement, used to solicit proposals for basic or applied research. 63. OTA, Other Transaction Authority, a flexible acquisition method often used for research and development, R&D, or prototypes. 64. Bridge Contract, short-term extension of an existing contract. 65. Sole Source Award, a contract awarded without competition to a single vendor. 66. Justification and Approval, J&A, document explaining why a non-competitive award is justified. 67. FOIA, Freedom of Information Act, allows request of agency records including contract documents. 68. PII, Personally Identifiable Information, sensitive data subject to special handling and protection. 69. NDA, Non-Disclosure Agreement, protects sensitive data shared between parties. 70. NIST SP 800-171, Security Requirements for Contractors Handling Controlled Unclassified Information, CUI. 71. CUI, Controlled Unclassified Information, government data requiring safeguarding but not classified. 72. SAM Points of Contact, POCs, individuals listed in SAM who receive contracting correspondence. 73. TIN match errors, registration delays caused by mismatches with IRS records. 74. On-ramp, off-ramp, terms used to describe the process of adding or removing vendors from a contract vehicle. 75. Task Order, TO, a specific job placed under an IDIQ or MATOC. 76. Delivery Order, DO, similar to a task order but used for goods instead of services. 77. Modification, official change to an existing contract. 78. Invoice Portal, platform to submit payment requests. 79. Prompt Payment Act, Law requiring agencies to pay invoices within 30 days. 80. Back office systems. Internal tools used for contract compliance, invoicing, and time tracking. 81. Vendor vetting. The process of verifying a vendor's qualifications and representations. 82. SAM certification. Formal affirmations regarding size, ownership, and ethics. 83. Size protest. A challenge claiming a business does not meet small business size standards. 84. GFP, government-furnished property. Items the government provides to contractors. 85. COTS, commercial off-the-shelf. Commercial products sold to the government without modification. 86. Technical volume, section of a proposal detailing the technical solution. 87. Cost volume. Proposal section outlining price, rates, and cost assumptions. 88. Management volume. Describes organizational structure, staffing plan, and risk mitigation. 89. Price realism. Assessment to determine whether proposed prices are too high or too low. 90. Price reasonableness. Evaluation of whether pricing is fair and competitive. 91. Security clearance. Required for individuals accessing classified information. 92. Export control. Regulations on the export of controlled technology and information abroad. 93. ISO certifications. International standards like ISO 9001 or 27001 that can boost competitiveness. 94. Procurement forecast. Agency planning document that lists anticipated procurements. 95. Forecast.gov. Central site for agency procurement forecasts. 96. Agency forecast portal. Department-level site, e.g., DHSVA, listing expected opportunities. 97. SAM contract history, the awarded tab showing previously won contracts. 98. Subnet, SBA's subcontracting opportunity portal. 99. DSBS, dynamic small business search, SBA's vendor discovery tool connected to SAM. 100. SBA profile, additional information, capabilities, keywords, is shown to agencies via DSBS.